Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
Diamonds in the sunset, now your time has come. A pretty yellow bird fly away into the sun.
All right, 25 minutes before 10 o'clock. It is really a beautiful day. It looks like temperatures are going to stay mild. The weekend looks beautiful. You know what happens after the weekend, Robin? It becomes Monday. And and if you haven't gotten something for your sweetheart by Tuesday, you're done. You're done, Robin. You're done. Not you,
Well,
but men.
Tuesday's Valentine's Day, though.
Men, Tuesday, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you still have, you got to give it to him on Valentine's Day.
Oh, did I say it the wrong way? Okay, but anyway, yeah, Monday. So but you have to go Monday. You can't wait till Tuesday. I guess you could. If you went to work, you could have you better have it Tuesday morning, those, right?
Yeah,
Valentine's
for sure.
Day? Okay. So who's going to help us out with this? Laurie at Bob Wine's Camelia Gardens and Nursery, because you know what? This is a cool idea. You get a live rose bush or something like that, right? Let's find out what they have over there. Bob Wine's Camelia Gardens and Nursery. Laurie, good morning, Laurie. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How are y'all doing?
We haven't spoken to you in a long time.
I know. I need to call more often, don't I?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I know we send people there all the time, so we have to.
Yes, we appreciate it.
So tell me this. When we talk about Valentine's Day and we talk about a nursery, a lot of times people don't think that way. So I want you to change their minds.
Sure. If you come to Bob Wine's Camelia Gardens, we've got hundreds of gift ideas that you can give for Valentine's Day. And like you were saying, you know, why go to a florist and get a bouquet of roses to give to your sweetheart when you can come buy the whole bush and give them the bush and plant it in the ground, and they can cut flowers all throughout the year to bring inside and enjoy.
Really?
So that's one of the things that you can do. We've got knockout roses, drift roses. We've got those hybrid teas, which are the cut roses like you get at the florist that have such a good fragrance to them. We've got rose trees also that you can get for them. The rose trees are beautiful. We've got different colors. We've got pink ones, red ones, yellow ones. We've got some lavender ones, some orange ones. So we've got all different colors, but we've got more than just roses. We've also got some beautiful azaleas that we've been selling for quite some time. But and even azaleas will bloom all throughout the year. We've got some varieties starting at like $3.99. They're just,
Wow,
but that
sounds like
beautiful.
a really good idea. So how much of a green thumb do we need to have? Do we see? My fear would be that if I gave that, the person who received it was like, you know what, this is just going to die because I don't know how to take care of these things. Is there any truth to that kind of thinking?
Not really. I mean, we have a lot of different roses that are easy to care for, that you don't have too much problems with diseases and bugs and stuff getting on them. But we also have sheets that we give out to people when they come in, so it gives them planting directions and watering and fertilizing to kind of help along also.
And that's the one thing I was thinking about too is the different variety as you just mentioned. Do they come with the flowers already on the bush, or do you have to wait?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they do.
Oh no, they're blooming. They're beautiful. They're all in bud and blooming right now.
Oh really? Now the roses I have, Rob, I have roses outside my door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a name for those roses? Do you know?
I don't know.
They're like
There probably is a name.
Let me
but I
describe
can't
them.
tell you
They're
what it is.
like if I get roses like at the florist, they're tight. Like these roses outside my door, they're very loose and petally, like, you know what I mean, like fluffy.
They're probably more like a shrub rose, which is like a knockout rose or a drift rose.
Oh, okay.
And those are usually the more easy to take care of ones. Those, the knockouts and the drift are.
Okay, well, they're really pretty. I got yellow and I got...
and they bloom pretty much all the time.
Yeah, I always tell the young men in my neighborhood, you pick them, go ahead. I'm not going to do anything with them.
Yeah, there you go. Valentine's Day is coming up. When people buy flowers and plants from you, can we keep them in the container, or do they always have to be planted outside?
No, you can keep them in the containers, or you can plant them in the ground. And we even offer, decorative combo pots that are already made up. And you can just keep them in the pot and put them on a table, put them on your patio. You don't necessarily have to put them in the ground. Same thing with roses. Roses, you can grow roses in pots also, rather than putting them in the ground.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
There was a thing we had on as a bit we did on the radio that indicated that each color means something different, right?
Yes.
So we need to look at that because you don't want to give your wife the wrong color,
That's right.
right?
Sometimes people like decorative trees for their patio. Do you have that also that we could keep in the container?
Yeah, we do. We have azalea trees that stay small, don't get real big, that you could keep. Also the rose trees. Roses come in a tree form. You could keep those on your patio. We have a cassia tree. They put yellow blooms on. You could do something like that also. And camellias come in a little tree form, and those bloom all in the wintertime when nothing else is blooming, all the way through spring. That's something that would grow also in a pot.
And how do we know if we're watering too much or not while they're in the pot?
Well, usually if the leaves start turning yellow or the blooms start falling off, you're not giving them enough water. You need to give them more water.
my gosh.
More water if they're yellow and falling off. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Some people think too much water, but usually it's not enough water.
I think we're past all the cold weather, but do we need to think about that? If you're going to plant something right now, do we need to wait until maybe March, or is it okay already?
No, it should be okay now. I mean, if we have a real hard freeze, which I don't think we're going to have a real hard freeze, but if we have cold weather or something, if you needed to just kind of cover it, you could always cover something up if you had to.
Yeah.
But, the roses, you don't have to worry about the roses or anything. The cold weather's not really going to bother those too much.
And do you also sell the plant food and vitamins and stuff? For
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we have the potting soil to plant your plants with, and we have the fertilizer and any chemicals that you might need or anything. We carry that also.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, that's neat. And we already know where you are, but for those who don't know where you are, what is the address at Bob Wine's?
It's 2610 Southeast 38th Street.
Okay.
Off of 17th and Lake Ware Avenue.
Okay, now I know you wanted to focus on Valentine's Day, but let's go past Valentine's Day. Let's just say we just wanted to make our yard pretty. And one of the things, let me tell you, one of the things I have in my yard is called, what's it called, Robin, again?
Bougainvillea.
No, not that.
The sable palm.
The sable palm. Sable?
Sable?
My neighbors always ask me, can I propagate from the, is that the word?
Yes.
They always, because it's just amazing. I have a miracle yard. It grows by itself. But people will ask me, now, do you sell them? Is it an easy plant to grow? They grow.
Is it a sable that you have, or is it a sago?
Sago, probably.
I don't know.
It's sago.
Yeah, I think it's a sago.
Sago is the ones that put the babies on, and you can
Yeah.
you can take the pups off, and you can start new ones. That would be a sago.
So what's the sable? What's the wrong word?
Sable is the state palm. That's the big tall one.
Oh, that's a big tall one.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't have one.
I got it wrong.
No, we have them right here. Though. We have them right here. I always wondered why we don't have coconuts on our trees. It just
Oh, yeah.
Probably I think we're a little too far north.
too far north.
I think you got to be a little further south.
Isn't it amazing how a little tiny seed, like when you look at a pine cone, you look at the seed. Isn't it amazing that can grow a gigantic pine tree?
Yes, it really is.
I just think it's fascinating. Do you guys grow them all from seeds?
We grow a lot of not too much from seed. We get most of our stuff in, or we grow it from cuttings. We do a lot of cuttings rather than from seed.
Do you have classes over there that people can take to learn how to properly cut?
We do, like during camellia season, we have garden clubs that come to the nursery, and we do a presentation about camellias with them. So we do offer that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, gosh, I wonder how many people are. It's like at Christmas time. You know how people will get live Christmas trees? Mm-hmm. It's such a great idea because, then it represents something.
Exactly.
I saw an article on a lady who had a tree that her husband gave her when they were first married, and now she was a widow.
Yeah.
But the tree was still out there.
Mm-hmm.
We have people that come to the nursery every Christmas to buy a Christmas tree, and then they plant it afterwards. Or like when their children have children.
Yeah.
And they want to plant a tree for them.
So how long does a rose bush last? Does that last a long time?
Oh, yeah, they last quite a long time, years.
So the roses, though, are really, really outstanding. And
Yes.
I know there are so many different kinds out there and colors. So if a person tells you about their yard, you can recommend the exact kind of rose bush that they should have.
Yeah, what's going to work best for them, exactly, yes. Mm-hmm.
And if
that's one thing we do, if somebody comes into the nursery, we're knowledgeable enough that we can answer any questions they have and help them out.
And if a person buys a large tree, will you be able to take that to their place and plant it for them?
Sure. Yeah, we do. We offer that service also. You can either come in and purchase a tree and plant it yourself, or if you need the service for us to deliver them, we deliver, install, and guarantee them.
Oh, that's wonderful.
What about the thing? You know how people sometimes have like an archway? What do you call it? A trellis?
Yes.
Two questions about that. Do you sell the trellises, and does a rose, could you put a rose bush like on a trellis? Would it grow around the whole thing?
Yeah, I don't have trellises right now, but we do sell the rose bushes. There's climbing rose bushes. Like there's a real pretty red one. It's called Don Juan. You can put it on a trellis, and it'll climb up the trellis.
Oh, really?
Oh, I got to get one of those.
Yeah, they have specific roses for climbing.
That is fascinating.
I want to make sure that our listeners, again, hear where you are so they can go check it out. Bob Wine's Camelia Gardens and Nursery. You've heard us talking about Bob Wine so many times. Do you know we have one question about Bob's name?
Okay.
Is his last name Wine or Wines?
It is Wines. It has an S on it.
Oh, it does have an S. Okay, so
yes,
Bob Wine's Camelia Gardens and we weren't sure if the S was, possessive.
Positive. Yeah.
So are you all set for Valentine's Day?
Me?
Yeah.
Not really.
No? You don't have to be, really. Just your man.
I have all the flowers all around me.
That's right, you do. So we need to get you chocolates or something, right?
There you go.
Well, thank you, Laurie. Always fun to talk to you. And Robin said you're gonna call in again
Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and you're open all weekend or just Saturday?
Just Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday we're open from 9 to 2. During the week we're 9 to 4.
So this would be a nice Saturday outing. Go out Saturday morning, man. Don't tell your wives where you're going. She'll track you on your GPS anyway.
Yeah.
But just go there, turn off the GPS thing, and then go to Bob Wine's and surprise your wife with a nice plant, rose bush maybe. That's just one suggestion. Will you be there tomorrow, Laurie?
Yes, I'll be there tomorrow.
So go talk to Laurie and then and get yourself set up. Laurie, thank you for everything you do and for always being a great sponsor for so many of our programs.
Yes. We love WOCA.
Thank you. We love you too. We will be right back.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. A sunny, pleasant day today with low humidity. The high 68 to 72. Clear to partly cloudy Friday night with a low of 47 and the coolest inland spots 53 along the coast. Saturday will be sunny and warmer, high 76 to 80. Sunday, mostly sunny and warm, high 79 to 83. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Hey, for this Valentine's Day, give them live roses, not cut roses that wither and die in a couple of days. And the place for gorgeously fragrant live roses is Bob Wine's Camelia Gardens. Right now, Bob has a huge selection of knockout roses. You can cut them for long stems, then plant them for years to come, starting at just $19.99. Hybrid tea roses, great fragrance, a half dozen different colors, just $24.99. And drift roses in coral, peach, red, and yellow, just $24.99. And finally, fabulous rose trees, all budded and blooming, just $49.99, and great for Valentine's. No matter where you look, everything's coming up roses. Live roses for Valentine's Day at Bob Wine's Camelia Gardens. Hurry for best selection. Bob Wine's, Southeast 38th Street, just a mile east of Lake Weir Avenue. Just right for every Valentine's Day since 1952.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510. It has been said that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Well, same goes for the fair sex too. This year, let Cupid, aka Honey Baked Ham, help you and your sweetie celebrate. Make it easy and convenient. Choose ham, turkey, roast beef, salad, bread, desserts. Speaking of desserts, be sure to check out the cheesecake sampler. Everything is just perfect. So stop by Honey Baked Ham at 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue behind Best Buy or call 861-0011. That's 861-0011.
Here's a 30-second news brief from the source WOCA. An autopsy has confirmed that a body recovered from a shallow grave Wednesday night in Lake County is missing 92-year-old Ruby James. Her death has been ruled a homicide. A bill making it easier to stand your ground in Florida has been approved by the Rules Committee in the state Senate, and the Central Florida Expressway Authority approved an annual 1.5% increase in tolls. And that is your 30-second news brief from the source WOCA.
You deserve a little getaway, so WOC